Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hope.
Yes. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Back to Oladipo. Nunn looking around. And a miss there on the triple. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Pass to Ariza. Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. Now, here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza trying to break loose. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Now here's Bledsoe. Ingram with it. Now defended by Oladipo. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Williamson with the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. To pull this out tonight, we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. And that's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And that one drops. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable. Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Now here is Robinson, covered by Williamson. Here's Hero. Robinson for three. They get it back. Here's Hero, guarded by Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
Both shots good from the stripe. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Bledsoe. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. It's Bjelica. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So both teams making some changes here. Ingram drawing the double team. Williamson outside. Now Ingram. Pass to Adams. To the paint. And stolen by Bjelica. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 6.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
The Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Butler. It's intercepted. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
And you can already see it. In his career, Zion is going to spend a lot of time at the line.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
But you're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Here's Dragic from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the left wing. Ingram outside. And Hart has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hart got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Adebayo. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. In the second quarter, held scoreless. The kick outside to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
And Goran Dragic last season coming off the bench for the first time in his 8 years in the league really excelled in that 6-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense. He's also a guy who can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish, and he did it.
And the Heat making a change here. Ariza outside. That one wide left.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
None, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's stolen by Ariza. And it's the Heat on the break. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Right side, Ball. Very hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
None can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Hernangomez. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The game now all-time.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Heat moving the ball around. It's Bjelica. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Hernangomez. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 2. On New Orleans, back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here is Ball. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
One-on-one fast break. Three-pointer, Butler. They get it again. Back to Nunn. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Heat with the lead. And it's the Heat on the break. It's blocked.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Bledsoe. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Heat on the break. Pass to Nunn. For the lead. Finished off the break. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Heat call time here. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Dragic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's a 2 from Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Butler's got it all tied up now for Miami. It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson left side. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Bledsoe's running. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And stolen by Butler. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the D, just to be a little too aggressive with him on his shots.
For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Ingram. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Playing with power, that's Johnson's game. Forces the defender to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Ariza outside. 26 seconds left in the third. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Hart. From deep three-point range. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Ingram's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? 1 second left. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Pelicans on top, up by 2. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And he lobs it up. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza with it. The offensive rebound. Outside Robinson. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Now Hayes. Ariza covering. From deep. It's hauled in by Achua. Ariza goes in. And Ariza with the stop.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat making a switch here. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's stolen by Adams. Pulls up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Pass to Ingram. Fires for three. Ariza with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. From 17 feet out. Butler with the ball. Good on the bucket. Ariza's got 4 points this quarter.
Jimmy Butler is on it. Staying alert. Finds his man breaking free.
Ingram attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. He hits both from the stripe.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers, but things change fast in this league.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Outside Dragic. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Dragic. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Dragic gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 1.
This is when the game becomes real. Your leaders need to step up. Dragic did just that.
Adebayo with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Jimmy Butler used his body and muscle well to get the foul call.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team. And listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Ingram with it. Butler covering. Offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career. Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he overshot that one, missing. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No luck that time either. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. .11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Williamson. Off the inbound, no good. Adebayo with the bucket.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Miami winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And